So, welcome everyone. Nice to see you all. We're starting in a few minutes. Just waiting for just some more people to come in.
In the meantime, my robot is giving you his very excited robot animation for everyone to enjoy. Dance, little robot, dance.
Nice. Yeah. By the way, so maybe we can get started already, and there's some nice surprise for the people that are joining today.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah. So uh, I I want to thank everyone for being here and for taking the time to see the DgenBOT factory. So what I wanted to share with you at the end of the for the people joining, I will be posting a link here for downloading this avatar that you see, this little robot. I'm able to use it in this space because I'm using a protocol called VRM, and that's a protocol for avatars that can be used in all kinds of metaverses, including the Monoverse. So I will be sharing a link where you can download that VRM file and use it in VRChat or in Hyper5 has it as well. There are some games that accept VRM as well. So I'm sure that you will start seeing that name more and more, VRM files. So well, you are gonna have one of them right now, which is this little robot, and whichever app that allows you to use VRM files, you will be able to drag and drop or copy the link and use this little guy. So I can also show you the end of the event how to use this avatar here on Monoverse when you're jumping
Oh,
into different experiences.
I'm also gonna record this session, by the way. Just a good. So I'm hitting record right now. Um, yeah.
Nice.
If everyone is okay with it.
Yeah,
But
and
I'll
as well,
start.
for everyone to know, you are no problem about recording this. Everything is fine. Just at the end, please, if you're so kind, could you share the file with me somehow so I can also make a nice after movie of this event? So yeah, just that. If you record it, please feel free to record, but then also share the file with me, please.
All right. So awesome. Let's get started. So welcome everyone. Really cool to see you all here at our Metaverse Explorers session this week. This week we will be doing a DgenBOT factory tour with Lucas Guzman. So I came on this experience a couple of months ago. I also shared it on the in the LinkedIn group. I really liked it because it's really like an experience instead of like just a virtual world, and it's also like a nice story you go into. And I thought it was a great example of what's possible today with current technology. And I think it's really good to think more like experiences instead of just worlds, basically. So this is a step in the good direction, I believe. So yeah, very happy to have Lucas here as well with me. He's gonna talk more about who he is and this experience, and then we're going together to the factory tour. So let me see how many people are here. Around 20. I think we will manage, or Mona will. That's possible, Mona.
Probably yes.
So I think the link is maybe already in. Yeah, the link is already in the sidebar. So for everyone that doesn't know, right below the screen, there's a button, and if you click on it, it opens up the sidebar or the group chat, and then you can click on that link. So without
There you go.
further ado, I'm gonna give the stage to Lucas.
Hey, thank you very much. So first of all, for the people that are joining through the link, like Daniel said, it's on the sidebar, and you will spawn here, and probably the first thing you're gonna hear is the music. So if you wanna, I'll say just leave the music on and the voiceover on, because as soon as you step this little door here, you will start hearing the welcoming voice of the, like you're doing now, guest four. You'll hear the voiceover of the welcoming to the DJ Bot Factory. So maybe you'll hear some people will be hearing the voiceover over my voice as well. But hey, the link will be there for you to test it out several times. I think I'll let the voiceover play first for everyone that's listening now. Keep keep walking right in. Everybody walking in. Yes, please step right up. Enter the store. I love to see this. All the mannequins. So
Nice.
um, yeah, I bet it's gonna be a bit annoying for the people listening to the voiceover while they're hearing me, but basically it's just welcome to the DgenBOT store, and this is a space that I have created thanks to a grant that I applied last year for Metamundo. And Metamundo, yeah, they were looking for more places that could be created for the metaverse, and I felt like this was a great opportunity for me to test out a new idea I had, which is experiences in the metaverse that are not just a huge 3D model around that it just looks beautiful. I feel like there is so much more that that can be made, and at the moment Decentraland it's all made through code. If you want to code a space, you need to type in so much code to make anything. Sandbox is also something that it gives some tools, but I felt like it's still lacking on what I could create. But then I saw that Monaverse had this SDK that I could use with Unity, where I create this whole space, and I can add sounds, and I can add different buttons and hidden spaces, and I have more freedom with the materials that I use for making a very beautiful scene. So the main reason I use Mona is just because they gave lots of tools for me to express myself. So, and I had already
Um,
started. Yeah,
Question, Lucas.
yeah.
It's a bit difficult to hear with the music from Mona. Yeah, what I did, I just muted the tab on the
Oh yeah.
on the
Uh,
in the browser. But maybe there's a way to turn off the music.
the I don't know. I don't think they have. If you press H, well on the screen, you have this live stream canvas volume. I think that you can lower it. No, that's not for lowering it. But you can also press M and it will mute all the
Ah,
space. But
press mute.
I can also leave the link for whoever visited, because it's also interesting that you hear the voiceover as you go through each one of the scenes. There's a whole storyline where this megaphones, or like that you see up there, are telling you a story of how to kind of like taking you through the tour of the factory. But with that being said, I guess you can press M or mute the tab, and I'll be your tour guide for this one. And yeah, so that's how it started. Let's just get started. I said, let's all go through the. These are my friends, my friend robots, telling you to please do not walk away from the line. Just follow the white line, and yeah, it's very important that you do not stray away from the line. Obviously, you're gonna walk away from the line, so just do do as you please. This is the first space. This is where the factory starts. After we got out of the store, I wanted to see this. If you look up, you see all the bots that are being created, and these are my and there is this bit guard as well that he won't let you through. I think if you are able to go, yeah, I love when that happens. He just pushes away people, and he's not a very friendly guy. Yeah, so but the idea that I had of these spaces is that yeah, you're able to see the bots being sold as if they were like some Apple iPhone kind of thing, but then you're also invited to their crazy factory where you can see how they're being built, and they're there to show you that they're not trying to take over the world, they're not trying to do anything mean, they're just robots, and they're cute and they're friendly and they're nice. So if you follow me to the next space, you see the how the line starts. This is where it starts with the legs and with the body, and yeah, this is the part of the beginning of the assembly. So in here, and this is where I'm gonna break a bit the immersion, but this is where you can either, that's what I give the user the idea, like either you can keep on walking and follow the line, or you could just decide to ignore the no humans allowed this way, just walk past it. But that's when you start finding the things that basically the bots didn't want you to see, right? Like, so if you follow me down here, and yeah, this is where my bots gather to praise the forge, the giant metal thing that creates them. Sort of, this is by way of building the little universe that they have. I feel like I've lost most people. Well, I guess the rest are somewhere. I hope that the rest that are looking, weren't there like 8 people or something? But okay.
Yeah, oh, maybe they're also exploring
I hope they're
the
having
other
fun
spaces.
somewhere out there seeing the whole thing. So please enjoy yourself. But yeah, as you can see back there, there's a preacher spreading the word of the forge. And this is what the bots believe in. Sort of to show you that, yeah, it's not just bots. You can create a whole universe. Let's keep on moving. Let's go upstairs again. You can hold shift to run and then press spacebar to jump if you get stuck or something. And then yeah, we can follow the line going
By the
upwards.
way, also what I like is you can go from third person to first person with V.
Ah, right, yes. And you can also scroll with the mouse wheel, and it will widen and create. It will make a wider field of view as well. So if
Yeah.
in case you feel like it's just too close and tight. So and then if we keep going up. Oh yeah, and by the way, that's a cool. Another feature that I like about Mona is that if you look up on this wall, you can see a poster from the DgenBOT's potential upcoming movie, and that when you point at it, you will see at the bottom right of the screen that says "The Rise of the DgenBOT" by Lucas Astruc. He's an artist from the Netherlands that was kind enough to create this poster, sort of like to continue expanding on the idea of that universe, that the bots are being sold and that you definitely want to buy one because they're your AI assistants, and they're soon releasing a film as well with them starring in it. So and that's the cool thing about Mona is that you can click on that and then go to OpenSea and buy that NFT, which is it goes directly, like if you buy it, it will go directly to Lucas, and not this Lucas, but another Lucas Strauk. And so this is the next space. Oh, by the way, like if anybody has any questions, anything to add, I'm not looking at the sidebar on the event. I'm looking at
Yeah,
the screen.
I
So
will look. Yeah, that's good. That's a good one.
yeah,
So
so if anybody has
yeah,
anything to ask, please ask everything. Um, and this is the next space where we give arms to the robots, and you can see how little by little we're getting to a full complete robot. Yeah, just please feel free to jump around, dodge things, try to break stuff. It's all tested, and this is what I want that you could guys help me test this whole space. And wow, someone went down the to the bottom. Well, I hope you can manage to come back. And yeah, so then if you follow me, we can continue to the next big room. We can go through just follow the line. And this is where you get the heads getting their robots getting their heads on, where they're almost kind of complete to go out of into to being sold in the store. So this is where I give also some hints where you can say that, well, you see there is a sign that says that you could fall, and up there's a giant arrow, coming back, and if you follow that line, this is a very gamey thing that I added, is that if you follow that cable that is hanging in the ceiling, you can see that there are other places you could potentially reach. So that's a cool thing about this space, that you can find hidden rooms, hidden spaces, and such. Like in here, for example, that one of my friends is doing something back there, but you cannot really see what it is. Sorry. So yeah, that's the so, and here we're reaching the end of the assembly line, where we put the final touch on the robot, which is its heart. And yeah, and that's when you see him becoming animated. This whole line, this whole conveyor belt thing that we just saw, it reaches this point where he gets the heart and start getting animated. So again, you see NFTs hanging on the walls. These are mine that you can also just click and go buy them in Foundation in this case. This is one of my favorites. If you look to the right, this is called Quality Assurance, where we test the bots, each one of them, to see if they work well or not. And the way to test that is by, just straight out shooting them and then seeing if they survive. If they don't, they're not ready. They're not good quality. This guy's been here stuck for quite a while trying to figure out the password. He's gonna get it eventually. I'm sure he will. But see, it's all about, in my opinion, when we're creating metaverse and we're creating spaces and storylines, it's about the details. It's about the animations, the things that bring the whole space alive. And I feel like that's something that's lacking big time when you follow other metaverse spaces. They're usually like beautiful spaces that a 3D artist single-handedly made, but there is no more than just cute things to see. And this is where you can start also going crazy, because if you press this one, there's a red button here that was just pressed, and you can see that in the other side there is another place that you can reach, and you just enabled a new door to get through. So you could go through this whole scene being like, okay, that was cool, that was nice, there were some details, but then you can get really into it and start finding, like also here in the elevator, some people can go up through the elevator, and then but also you can just fall through it into down here in the, and that's when you start asking yourself what these bots are really up to, because why would they have these kind of boxes and things for putting humans in there, right? So I hope these kind of things open people's curiosity, I would say, for just finding these secrets. And this is my favorite space in the whole. If you follow me to the right, there is the break room. These are where all my bots are taking a break, because they also need to chill every now and then, One of them is really like this one to my right is he's had a tough week, I guess. That's so yeah, I hope we're not bothering them. And I love this one, which is trying to say that he that he's trying to be a human, right? Like I think that there. Enable. Hello, friend. Drink fluids with me. Converse. Great oxygen today, right? I imagine that's what a robot will say if it will try to be like friendly with a human. So yeah. Now everybody can follow me up the elevator. And if you follow to the right, basically you get like the fake ending of the scene, where the robot that has been pushing you through the voiceover, with the voiceover, has been the one that has been guiding you. He says that thank you for reaching the end. Now basically get out of here and don't forget to buy something before leaving. But he also implies that there is something wrong with this space that you're not supposed to find. So the idea is that then once you're done with it, you can just run back through the whole thing and then start finding the little secrets. Like, for example, if you go to the left, the place that you're not supposed to go, and the voiceover will also tell you, hey, you're not supposed to be there. You have this little entrance down here with this under this giant gear, or you can do like that guy is doing over there and start jumping one by one. And yes, you're almost there. Keep going. You'll get it. Yes, and then he can jump into a hidden room that goes through this machine. I don't know if everybody will be able to follow me. Good luck with jumping, huh? And then we down here. I don't know if people were able. Well, at least you can see it on the screen in the event. That then we enter this space that you're not supposed to find, and they're doing something odd there with the heads of the robots. Again, it's all about storyline, it's all about little animation, it's all about details that the user himself can find. I basically try to bring that up from the from games that I've played since I was a child, where they don't just throw things in your face. You could play a game 2 or 3 times and then keep on finding little details here and there. I mean, the only thing that I hope is that people do take their time to find those details and to get more from the experience. So yeah, and then I lost everyone now, so I don't know where everybody is. I guess, but that's more or less it. I mean, there are more things to find. There are other hidden rooms that you can find along the way, but that's basically what I wanted to show. There is even a hidden ending that you can find. So if everybody could find me again at the all the way back at the entrance of the store. You just have to follow the line all the way to the end, and then you can reach the store again. So I'll wait for everyone here to join me, and then we can all go together to the, let's say, the true ending of the experience. But yeah, and Daniel, if you see any questions or something that I could share or add or details, please do share.
Yeah, sure. So just people saying this is amazing, a great
Whoa,
experience, really
nice.
cool. Okay, yeah, you can hear me, right? Yeah,
Yes, yes, I hear you.
yeah. So yeah, so only positive stuff. So I
Okay,
think the ending is also pretty nice. So Rich,
Let,
please,
let's do
or
that.
if
I
everyone
think
is still in the space, try to go to the beginning.
you can
Because
press tab and then it will spawn you back to the very start. Yeah, there you go.
oh, nice.
Yeah, just
Tab.
yes, tab. Yeah,
Tab. Okay,
Eh,
everyone.
yeah. Just press tab and then you will reset to where we were at the very start. Um, yeah, lucky they just added that, I think, like a month ago, that feature on Mana. So that's
Oh,
great.
cool.
Yeah, so I don't know if you remember that earlier there was this what is that called, the forklift. There was a button that you could press, and then if you follow me to this side, there is a backdoor space here with the storage on this. You go to the left of the store, and then you can see here the forklift, and then you can kind of see on the other side that, yeah, that's where we were earlier. This is how all rooms and spaces connect together. But now after pressing that, you can see that now the forklift allows you to go back up again that way. So again, a little bit of platforming, just jump from one thing to another, and then you can get into the whee, to this thing. There you go. This is like the,
Nice.
yeah. You can also hold shift and you will do like a much longer jump. There you go. Nice.
Nice.
And then this is another angle to view to your right. You can see the break room where we are exactly. So this whole place is basically one big labyrinth puzzle that it's all inside of a giant cube. And that's another beauty thing about Monaverse, is that lets you build kind of very large spaces, unlike Decentraland or Sandbox. So yeah, I took advantage of that as well. And then finally here we are where we're not supposed to be, which is where the everybody can just walk in, and there's this robot that you can see that he has all the screens where he has been seen, and he's like, no, get out of here, go away, you're not supposed to be here. So, and then, well, I guess now we need to wait into the, I don't know how it works when there are lots of people. I think one by one has to enter. Oh yeah, there he is. He's seeing right now the ending scene.
Accept your fate.
Yeah,
Oh wow! No.
nice.
Oh, oh,
Oh yeah, it
no.
teleported all of us. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
But I hope, well, you can always try again this scene yourself later on. If you walk to the, well, here are the credits. To the left, you can see more Metamundo experiences. It will take you to the marketplace, and to the right, is back at the start where we were at the store. But this link, I'll drop the link here for you to try the experience more, and then go more in depth and hear the whole voiceover and everything. So yeah, that's basically the Degen Factory bot universe place, virtual space
Yeah.
metaverse. So
Awesome.
yeah,
No, love it.
thank you
Great.
guys. Thanks. You can press tab to go back to the start, or just take the meta portal to the right, and you go back to the main scene. Or you can watch also what I'm streaming for the event. But yeah, there you go. That's the place.
So,
I guess
all So there's some questions from or I see a question from Rich. Did you have a clear design in mind before you built the experience? Did you map it out?
No, absolutely not. So um, if I could, if you want, well, basically, I could show you on Blender because I would love to show you what the place looks like. Yeah, so basically, this is the whole place seen from outside, and kind of like where you can see where it ends and how much of the space actually exists. And to answer your question, this was a lot of back and forth on testing, and like kind of like building your own Lego space. Because, for example, if I was building, when I this is the place that you fall through. See if you can see here. You jump. What we were showing earlier, that you jump over these lamps and eventually you fall down here. So I thought, well, these people have to fall somewhere and then eventually be able to escape. So then I just went ahead and grabbed this place, and I thought, well, this could be either a tiny space or maybe I can make it a much larger one. And well, would it add to the story if I also grab like I don't know, this corner, uh, cut it in half, and then I stretch it even some more, so there is just another room that I could create, and maybe that room can also keep on extending so that eventually it ends with an exit on this side, potentially. I don't know, does that make sense? Would it become too big? Would people get lost? There were lots of things that I had to test out on the way to understand what works and what doesn't. And for example, at the very beginning, this was simply a stair that will go up in a circle, like how do you call that? Like a spiral stair. Um, and then I got many complaints for lots of people that as soon as they got through that, they couldn't see, like, because of the camera from Monoverse, they couldn't see where was up, where was down, if they were going up or down. Like, I also added arrows so that they could follow the way, but even then they were not able to see them. So that's why you saw that now is this whole much massive space that you have like a wider room to actually walk through it and take more time to see where you're going. So yeah, it was a lot of back and forth. There were certain design choices that I'm not happy with, but then I thought, well, I mean, it will mean too much change to redo a whole scene. That's a problem as well. So of what happens when you don't map out something in advance. I will probably do something a bit better if I do it again, where I do think of the spaces that I need one by one and how they should connect, and then build the whole space in order to have um, um, a better feeling of what's happening. Like for example, in this, as soon as you enter this first like giant machine thing, this is where you see the bots going from right to left. I feel like as soon as you enter, you only see this, like looking down. And I wanted to have a more grandiose feeling of seeing this giant machine as soon as we walk in. So that was kind of missed, because then it will mean that I have to move so many spaces and things to the right that I eventually said, you know what, it looks good anyway, you know, and so yeah, that's how kind of how I build the whole space. Took a while for sure.
So how many hours or how long did it took you to create this?
Yeah, so the idea started in beginning of June last year, and I finished it in August. And those 2 months, I took about, I think it was 220 hours of like nonstop. I would sit down, click on track hours, and then and just save each step, and the development, concepting, modeling, texturing, animations, characters, sound design, so much. And I got some help from friends to do the sound design and the music, but animation, development in Unity, all that stuff, yeah, that was purely me. So yeah, 220 hours, and I did that because this, I would like it to be the kind of experiences that I could sell to a brand, that I would like to work with brands or with other NFT projects or ideas like that. So I can budget myself better and know uh, how much of my life is going to go away due to another one of these.
Nice. Okay, I have a question from Mujiman, what were the most typical limitations you faced? Were there were there other interactions you wanted to create?
Oh, right. Thanks for being here, by the way, Mujiman. That's my buddy Robert. By the way, shout out to him because he's the one
Oh,
that
cool.
dropped the idea of adding the voiceover things. At the beginning, he told me, like, look, you can just type and add a voice and just make a voiceover system. We're like, and I remember I was like with no sleep for like 3 weeks looking at him like, what? What do you want me to do? And now I'm so happy that I listened to him because it added so much to the whole experience to have an actual voiceover walking you through the tour of the space. Um, but yeah, when it comes to limitations of Mona and Unity, I guess it would be lots of limitations on graphics that the reflections are not really working great. There were lots of although you can do much better than than many other spaces, but when it comes to interactions, I guess it will be that um, it's like it kind of feels like a game. You can gamify things, but it doesn't work exactly like a game. On games, you could log in together to a game. All the switches and things will be enabled and disabled for everyone at the same time. So it will be a combined experience, 100%. In this case, it's more like when you play an animation, it will play for you, but if you log in after, you'll have to replay that again. Those kind of like variables will execute separately. If you do something with physics where you push something, uh, it will be pushed for you but not for someone else. It's like things that you really need to think about that are very specific to this kind of platform. And then again, also the fact that every time that they create a new SDK, you're the one that has to learn the steps and learn how they're built, and it's always something different for every platform. I think that answers your question. So
So let me see. Are there any other questions? I'm not sure if everyone can hear me. Yeah.
I could,
So,
I could,
are there any more questions for Lucas? You can
and
share them in the group chat.
I wanted to also bring to everyone's attention as well that once again this is a branded metaverse experience. I keep repeating that, but because I feel like it's a I'm gonna share it again the game. Um, just like you would do with, for example, a real store. You can create here a virtual store where people can walk in, and in this case, I can click on this robot, and it will take me to the Metamundo store. So I can click on this, and then I'll go, and here you will see the first NFT that I have for sale on Metamundo. The rest are about to be put in place next month. Um, so you could potentially make it with your own brand, with your own product, with your own, even better, with your own storyline of your NFTs. I will be very excited to work, for example, with a collection of NFTs that are already created by some other company, and even if they have like, I don't know, the dogs or cats NFT or something like that. We could potentially create a place where you can see their lives, you can see animations, you can see them running around and being free and showing their universe. If it's creepy or funny or weird, we can bring all those things together. And the user, as he's walking through the whole thing, could familiarize himself with the whole universe and start having a connection, and the experience will bring a connection, and then immediately they see that, oh, this little animation guy that is here, I could buy it, I could buy the NFT, or and that can be a VRN avatar, or that could be a membership key to access their special Discord. Or I feel like this adds so much to the experience of and to the universe of and the narrative of such projects. So that's why I did this place, and that's why uh, I'm so ready to build the next one, basically.
When is the next one coming?
Yeah, yeah, that's the one we're building with the guys at Lovecraft. And oh yeah, by the way, also I have I'm co-founding a community of developers and artists, and we have our own Discord, and we gather every Tuesday, and we talk about technology and all kinds of digital trends. And we're building our own space now, but this time we're building it on spatial. And yeah, we already started creating it. We have Rob, if you have a link, if you want to drop it, I could show the place already. And the yeah, so we're building our own space. It's like an island where you could visit, and then you're gonna hear more about our community, and you can walk around and see the who we are and what we do, and the collaborations that we have made. So that would be the next one. And yeah, there's also potentially a job that we're gonna do with a Dutch museum as well. They want to have a virtual space. It will probably be more abstract than this, but not so many characters and things. But it will be also definitely an interactive experience for sure. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
Yeah, grab my socials and or add me on LinkedIn, and I'm open for collaborations. By the way, I've seen the people that are following you, the space, and I'm really happy to see so many people like so involved in the metaverse, and like speaking, going to events, and I see people sharing some really interesting things. So I'm happy to be able to show this to you guys, and that you're the ones watching this. So please add me
Oh, wow.
to LinkedIn or Twitter, and let's chat, let's communicate.
Yeah, nice. Well, thanks a lot, Lucas, for this amazing tour. Also, really appreciated you sharing also the creation process of the factory.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
and some backstory. I think okay, there's 11 people left, but
Nice.
yeah. So I really want that VRM.
Oh
No,
yeah,
so what do
let's do
people do?
that.
So they just reach out to you on LinkedIn or
Yes, no, here. I'll do the I'm copy pasting now on the. There you go. So if you check on the sidebar, on top you have the VRM file. I mean, you could even try it now if you're joining the meeting, the link, and underneath.
oh, we can go in the Metaverse as the bot. Is that
Yeah,
possible?
exactly. Yes, let's try that. Let's
Oh,
try that. So
that's so
this
cool.
this is how you do it. You will see that on the second link, it says it starts with raw.git user content, and copy that all the way to where it says VRM, the whole link, and then now I can show you my screen that you see that down here says avatar, and then you can do import custom VRM, and then you can paste that and then do load VRM. It will take a second. Yeah, then you're already testing it. Freaking cool! Look
Oh
at
wow.
that. If you press C, you can also do different dances. You can dance like a robot.
For
Yeah, robot party.
oh, that's so cool. Oh, and then URL. Oh yeah, let me check.
That's fantastic. Wow. Look at that. Super cool. See, this is what I mean. You guys are already, you're fantastic. This is amazing. This goes to my Instagram for sure.
Yeah.
There
And
you
how do you dance? How do you
go.
dance?
Press the C, and then you will get the list of things.
That's
Yeah,
so
robot party.
holy shit.
I'm a robot.
The robots. The
I'm a
robots.
robot. This is amazing.
That's so perfect. Awesome. That's crazy.
So cool, dude.
It's hilarious.
I love it.
That's
Thanks, guy. That's been the best
nice.
that has happened in this factory.
Awesome.
So
Cool.
Yeah, I'm glad that you have the VRM, and then the other link that I posted there is the Dropbox version. You just download that, keep it to yourself, and you there will be more and more events or more metaverses and AR apps and things like that that will allow you to use it. So, and also, by the way, then you will see that the Metamundo, the Meta portal you see on the left, that belongs to the company Metamundo. And if you own that Meta portal, they will be giving away some bots as well. So VRM bots as well. So yeah. So thanks
Yeah.
Rich for being there. He's about to leave. I see that he's leaving.
Thanks for
And
joining, Rach.
yeah.
Yeah. So what was the last thing? Because I have a Meta portal.
Oh yeah, that
So
check on the roadmap. They mentioned that they were gonna give away some of these bots as VRM avatar as well. So you already have
cool.
one,
Yeah.
but if you have the Meta portal, there will be more as well.
Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. Really cool.
Yeah.
All right. So I
Nice
think,
stuff.
yeah,
Nice.
I don't know if people, I think the clubhouse is pretty empty right now, or some people are just chilling. That's also nice. They're just, so there are also these sofas, right? So people can just network. I love, I love to see that as well. That's really cool. Um,
Pretty
so
nice.
yeah, if there are any more questions, but I don't think so. But
All right. Well, but I'm very happy that you guys were here. Thank you so much for listening in, for watching the stream, for joining the space. And again, reminder that if you have been recording this, please share with me the video, because I want to make an after movie of the whole place.
yeah, yeah, it
Yeah.
was lovely. I really enjoyed this. So thanks, Lucas.
Thank you
Just
guys.
yeah.
Yeah. So
So
let's
yeah.
yeah we can wrap up then with
Yeah.
these guys dancing all together. It's just the
Nice. And
best.
check out so only positivity in the group chat, by the way. So
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's great.
all right.
All right,
All
cool.
right. Thank you, Lucas.
Thanks.
Yeah. If you want to chill out, it's possible. Maybe people are just hanging out a little bit. And but
Uh,
for the people that are leaving, have a great day. And
yeah, I'll leave here the on the bottom right. There is the link to the experience itself without being a hangout. It's more like a single player experience. So just go and visit it, and then you can do it with the music, with voiceover, and really dive into the whole space. And yeah, if you have any projects, things, or any ideas of projects that we could build like this, please reach out to me, and let's talk.
all right.
Nice.
All right. Thanks again, Lucas. It was a wonderful tour. I'll
Yes.
share you the video, and yeah.
Thank you,
Well,
guys. All right.
see you
See,
all in the metaverse.
see you in the
All right.
metaverse. Right. All
Bye
right.
bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.